auto DevOps, a Python 3 Flask REST API to Heroku for free. I have this project that's a Python 3 Flask API. It's just a boilerplate, like a template. And I want to deploy it to a server. Now today I'm going to set it up so that any changes to the UAT branch get deployed to a server so I can test it. What I'm going to do first is create a project inside Heroku. So over here, new, create a new app. I'm going to call it Python 3 Flask UAT. That name is available. I'm going to use Europe. I'm just going to go straight past there and go create app. Rightio. Down here, I'm going to press the GitHub button. And inside GitHub, I have my project called, it's got the word Flask in the title. There we go, Python 3 Flask REST boilerplate. I'm going to connect that. Okay, so that's connected. Okay, excellent. Now I'm going to enable automatic deploys from GitHub. And the branch I'm going to listen to is UAT. Excellent. Enable automatic deploys. That is done now. Now if I was to go up here and have a look at my app, there's nothing there. It's just a Heroku default page. No problem. I haven't actually deployed any changes to UAT yet, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I'm in my development branch here and all my tests are passed, and now I'm ready to push to UAT. So let's change to my UAT branch. Okay, git merge dev. All right, we've got one file changed. Now I'm gonna git push. Excellent. Well, I've got to just set that quickly. That's now pushing to the UAT branch. Now in GitHub, I've now got some new changes in UAT. Heroku, let's look at the activity there. It shows me build in progress. We can view that. Oh, excellent. Python app detected. Done. Launching. Okay, and that's the URL of my new app. We can test that out. Open app. There we go. If I just zoom in, that's the default page. Let's just look at the first route. There we go, there's some data. Now that comes from the API and that was deployed. Now that was pretty quick and easy, and I'm just going to show you now the most significant things that make that work. Number one is a Procfile down here, capital P ROCFILE, and that is the command, or that's the command that will start my Flask app, and I'm using Unicorn. But note that it uses a port variable from the environment, because that's what the Heroku Dyno will do, is create a port to link to. So inside your app.py, your main app.py, you will need to read the port from the environment. So we go OS environment get port. Now I have a default 5000, but it will use whatever port the dyno was assigned. And so when you run your app down here, this line or that line, doesn't matter, your port will be assigned from the environment if it's running on the dyno. That's the main, they're the main things you really need to look out for when you link up your project to a GitHub branch. Okay, so now that's deployed. it's time to do some tests to see how well that worked. I'm going to create a new bash window here. This URL they're giving me, I'm just going to get that URL again. There we go. Python 3 Flask UAT Heroku app. I'm going to go to my tests file and I'm just going to change, add this URL, base URL equals. Now I'm just going to run these tests. Let's try that out. Nose test verbose, and this will now test the API hosted at this point here. So let's try this. Okay, well, here we go. Let's have a look at that. All these tests are okay, except for two: get new record and delete new record. Now I'm not going to solve those problems right now on UAT, but if you know what the problem is that caused those two things to fail, I invite you to make a pull request to my GitHub repository, and then you will be listed as a contributor to my Python 3 Flask REST boilerplate. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share.